Ah, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. Everybody loves the movies, so everybody loves the merchandising too.
Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
You got Star Wars lunchboxes, Star Wars action figures, Star Wars walkers, and of course, all those Star Wars video games. So when the video game version of Star Wars Episode 3 came along, I couldn't help but buy it. I just watched all those cool lightsaber fights on the big screen, so I was ready to do some sabering of my own. With the combination of the greatest sci-fi series ever created with the best-selling video game console of all time, what could possibly go wrong?
In the blue corner!
Hey everybody, Jet Wee here from Video Game Versus. Welcome to my first Blue Corner game review. I'll be looking at an old favorite of mine, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, for the PlayStation 2. Wine might get better with age, but most everything else doesn't. When I started up this game for my review, I took one look at the outdated graphics and figured this game wasn't going to hold up well. But don't judge it too quickly like I did, because I was soon reminded just how fun it is. Graphics are only a part of gameplay, and you get used to any style after playing for a while. The big draw for this game was the multiplayer feature, specifically the 1v1 lightsaber battles. This is the funnest Jedi vs. Sith lightsaber dueling I'd ever come across. And yes, that includes Battlefront 2. Killing regular troopers is a lot better in Battlefront 2, but if we're talking hero fights, Episode 3 is a lot more fun. In Battlefront 2, it's just a matter of who force pushes who first, and then you go to town on them. But in Episode 3, the fights are longer with action like you see in the movies, with saber locking and better blocking. Now, I'll be the first to say this is not a perfect game, by any means. I've come across quite a few hilarious glitches while playing. And even the whole style doesn't make a ton of sense. If you slice someone's arm, their health goes down. You're using lightsabers. Shouldn't that arm be cut off? That being said, the multiplayer duels on this game are a ton of fun. You can unlock quite a few Jedi and Sith players, and General Grievous as well. Darth Vader and old Obi-Wan Kenobi can even be unlocked at the end of the game, along with the Death Star arena to fight in. And these characters aren't just reskinned versions of the same duelist. Each one has their own unique style of fighting. And their own unique style of glitches, too. The single-player campaign is a blast as well. When I first played it, I was not happy about the fixed camera perspective. I've never been a huge fan of top-down fixed camera games. To me, top-down views make games feel more like point-and-clicks than free-roaming adventures. Plus, you can't see where you're going sometimes, or the camera won't follow you when you're trying to see what's behind a crate. Other than that though, the story mode is fun. You can slice droids and clones in half, upgrade your abilities, and watch the game make entire levels out of what was only a few seconds in the movie.
Now this is hardly fair.
One of the most interesting features is the very last level. You play the Mustafar fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin again, but this time you play as Anakin instead of Obi-Wan. If you win, you unlock a cutscene that shows what would have happened if Anakin had beaten Obi-Wan.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
You underestimate the power of the dark side.
Don't try it!
Excellent work, my apprentice. There are none left to oppose us. The galaxy is ours now. Your new weapon, Lord Vader.
No, the galaxy belongs to me.
So, is this really what would have happened? on the one hand, this is an official LucasArts sanctioned game, so you could say yes. On the other hand, if that cutscene was canon, it would ignore a lot of pre-existing stuff, like Sith making their own lightsabers, and you'd think the Emperor would have sensed Anakin's super slow stab move. I think that since this is not what happens in the movie, George Lucas or whoever was in charge of this game didn't care. Since it's just a bonus feature, it wasn't a big deal. The Emperor could have walked down the gangplank and proposed to Anakin. It doesn't matter since that's not how the story really goes. Am I thinking too hard about this? Yes, I probably am. So, my final analysis of this game? It's good! Yeah, I mean, it has its flaws, but it has that right Star Wars feel. You're not gonna buy this game if you don't already like Star Wars, and this has enough slicing, dicing, and force using to keep you happy. Oh, I forgot to talk about the force using. It's fun. It's a little weird and imprecise sometimes, but it's fun too. Okay. Thanks for watching my first Blue Corner game review. Let me know if there's any game you'd like to see me review in the future, and be sure to leave us a like and subscribe to our channel to help us make even more videos. Check out our other videos too. Okay.